I'm here with three very different trailers. We have a Retreat ERV tandem axle van, we have a high-end tradie unit by SMU, and we also have a single axle lumberjack hybrid camper. These vans all have one thing in common. They're all fitted with Alpha suspension systems. What are Alpha suspension systems? Well, that's what we're going to find out. I'm with Daniel Lake from SMU. Now, Daniel, what is it about the Alpha system that, made you just want to fit it?
Well, first off the mark, we were looking for independent suspension to step up our game with these trailers. We pushed as hard as we can for Australian made. We happened to fall upon Kelsey from Alpha Suspension. We had a couple of meetings with him, loved every bit of it. As soon as we fit up the first set, he was on the phone to us, letting us know how'd we go, giving us information. And as soon as we did the first road test, we couldn't say no to it.
These trailers are on the road all the time, so, quality suspension matters.
Correct. So these are used 6 days a week, whereas a caravan, they're only used 6 days a year. So these need to be running every day. They can't afford downtime. We service these regularly and tell them every 6 months at least, just because they're on the road so often. But these tradies demand exactly what they want, and that's what they get with us.
So the system that you're using is called the Alpha Extreme. That's an off-road system. So why did you go for an off-road suspension unit?
Because most of our tradies, they're the first ones on site. So there is no sealed roads. You could be going up in the mountains like we've got today. You don't know what terrain you're going to be on. And this was what ticked every box for our tradies.
So what sets this system apart?
Well, Australian made to start with, but we needed something tough that could last through the Australian conditions with our tradies. They are rough as guts, and we needed something that could handle it.
Daniel, your trailers look amazing, and you've got a fantastic suspension system to go with it.
Thank you for letting us bring out one of our trailers today just to show off the Alpha Extreme suspension.
Next up in this Alpha suspension lineup, we have the Retreat ERV. This caravan has the DCX battery system, so it's fully gasless. But it also has Alpha's Extreme off-road suspension system. Now, this particular system is actually rated to 4.4 tonnes, whereas the system we looked at before was 3.7 tonnes. It offers all the same benefits as the other system, but there is something else that's really important to talk about, and that is the fact that you can fully adjust the toe-in and toe-out as well as the camber. And there's also a double locking mechanism for the toe adjustment, and that just makes it really, really rigid. And one other thing with the Alpha Extreme suspension system, you can also have it as an airbag setup. And of course, that's fantastic for, leveling your caravan east to west if your caravan site's a bit uneven, or just adjusting the overall ride height of your van to suit your tow vehicle. So as you can see, the Alpha Extreme suspension system has a number of different options. It's fully adjustable in terms of the toe in, toe out and camber. So if you're having an off-road caravan built, might be worth checking this system out. Now we've also got a semi-off-road setup over on the Lumberjack. I'm going to check that out now. So single axle caravans, look, even with the Extreme off-road setup, you can have that in a single axle configuration up to 2.75 tonnes. But they also offer a semi-off-road system called the Ultra. And that's rated up to 1,600 kilos in a single axle configuration, or up to 3.3 tonnes in a tandem configuration. Look, you're probably not going to be taking it through the worst that Cape York has to offer. Instead, it's a semi-off-road system, so it's really designed for national parks, gravel roads and undulations and that sort of thing. But it does offer all of the same design mechanical benefits that the Extreme system does, only it's built for semi-off-road duty. So as we can see with the Lumberjack camper trailer, the Retreat ERV and that high-end SMU tradie trailer, Alpha caters for weights from 1,600 kilos all the way up to 4.4 tonnes. And to find out a bit more, I'm going to have a chat with Kelsey, the owner of Alpha. So I'm with Kelsey, the owner of Alpha Suspensions. Kelsey, why did you start the company?
Oh, it's just that I've been working in this industry for somebody for 15 years, and I wanted to make some changes to the ride quality of the vans, because people invest so much into them, we need to protect them. So when I got the opportunity of starting Alpha Suspensions, I wanted to make the changes which I was not able to do working for somebody else. When you work for yourself, I changed a lot of things like adjustment on the toe, it's double locking, A lot of people had issues with their tire wear. There's one particular thing I want to really emphasize on is the angle of the shock absorber to the trailing arm. If it's not at the right angle, it's not going to perform. It's not doing its job. And we got it as close to 90 degrees as possible at the right height of the van.
And that really does make a crucial difference, doesn't it?
It protects your van because you've invested so much into it and providing the proper damping effect.
What can you tell me about the Extreme airbag system?
Yeah, we are coming up with a unique airbag system. Normally, whatever airbag systems are available in the market, you can only adjust the right or the left side. In the one we are coming up, you can adjust individual pressures on all 4 trailing arms, which means that you can adjust your ball weight, load your van the way you want to, and still have the right ball weight.
So I can download an app to my smartphone and control the air pressure in each airbag to determine the right height of each trailing arm.
Yes.
So that sounds really unique to me. Is anybody else in the market doing that?
Not to our knowledge. It's exclusive to Alpha Suspensions only at this stage, and we like to keep it that way.
And on that note, Kelsey, thank you so much. What a fantastic product. Really appreciate your time.
The pleasure is all ours. Thank you.